Celtics, there's the officiating crew, the veteran Dick Bavetta. The crew chief started about an hour ago. And as these Celtic fans have waited a long time to watch the finals, and Pau gets in 4. And Jeff, a big key in this whole series is how do you defend Kobe Bryant?
Well, I think what you try to do is you try to take away the easy stuff. You take away the layup, you try to take away the free throw, you try to make him a ball.
Jump shooter's a big man in NBA history, knocks that one down. Offensive year as well, in addition to his usual offensive excellence. Odom
Get Kevin Garnett, your stars buy in, and they set the environment.
Pierce has Radmanovic on him. That's an interesting matchup. Radmanovic falls behind.
A big-time guy that's willing to take and make big shots. He makes a difference in the locker room and on the floor.
But he misses a couple of free throws, and he's normally an excellent free throw shooter. Ray Allen kicks it out. Rondo wide open. He'll have those looks. It puts Kentucky. He's had his ups and downs as a starting point guard for contender, but he's also made some huge big plays for them in the playoffs. Radmanovic, 21 years.
Really incredible stories as Pau Gasol catches the lob.
Garnett aggressive, looking for a shot early. Gets inside and the finish.
Kevin Garnett knocks down a jump and then grown man move.
Put 5 points.
The one thing I say about the importance of the regular season, they earned the right in both of those early rounds, whether it be Atlanta or Cleveland, to play a deciding game in their own building.
And it's where they're so tough. Garnett up and under, blocked by Odom, but a goaltend. You see the regular season, you see the defensive numbers. Kobe Bryant rattles out.
This is a basic triangle cut where he came to the free throw line, and usually in that situation
on the road. Sasha Vujacic has come in for Radmanovic, part of what's been a very good Laker bench all season. Garnett's jump shot.
Play to Garnett, quick decision, hit him with a little skip pass for the jump shot.
Gasol, the shot. And Pau Gasol
on successive possessions.
And you make a good point. I think you have to realize who's on fire, who has come out ready to play, and find that man.
Ray Allen.
Rolling here, moving off a stagger street, catches it on the curl, good use of his body, hangs and banks it in, and then pick and roll. Good screen by Perkins, a little air sprace, and just not that in this game, he's come out with offensive aggression when they start to double team off of him.
Jordan Farmar.
San Antonio would. Coming from the low man on the baseline side, which is an unusual double team. Most teams double team from the top of the key area.
Vujacic way outside, hits it.
Well, here's Paul Pierce posting up, mid-post area. Bryant jumps on the top side. Here comes Odom on the baseline side.
Range on this one.
Good read by Rondo, good backdoor cut by Kevin Garnett. Just not able to finish at the rim, but excellent execution.
And Phil Jackson was irate about Posey.
Bryant inside and gets it to go. And there's Posey. Posey, one of only 2 players with a championship ring on the Celtics. Sam Cassell, the backup point guard, the other one. B.J. Brown inside. Brown banks it in. Asking to be traded, wanted out, didn't like the direction of the team. General manager Mitch Kupchak and owner Jerry Buss saying that they would look into it. They did. They decided not to trade him. There's no way they'd get equal value for him. Allen goes to the basket, misses. And then Kobe Bryant settled himself down. Leon Poe shot. And it's just an amazing turnaround. What could have been a disastrous season, Jeff.
Well, yeah, the whole key was getting Pau Gasol for virtually nothing. And that changed their whole prospectus for winning it.
Talk about the officials and figuring out they're letting him play early. Cassell forces up the jumper and not.
Sam Cassell, you're talking about a big-time scorer, a guy that's not afraid of the moment, does a good job of putting Derek Fisher on his hip and then getting to him.
He has spent his life in the NBA. Cassell looking for his shot. Whole team, every guy in the team thinks that he's better than he is because they're playing with Kobe Bryant, and he's instilled them with that confidence. Cassell, I think he shot.
Again, Cassell in the post. He's always going to turn to his right shoulder, uses his.
Well, Sam Cassell is a guy that knows when he's feeling it on any given night. Right now, he is turning this thing around here, but as a basketball player, he was an outstanding player and a phenomenal competitor.
He was one of those that got under the skin of opponents and the opposing fans, that's for sure. Turiaf knocks down. Gasol, Bryant gets it on the pull-up. Kobe Bryant.
The Lakers do. Put Kobe Bryant on Sam Cassell, Fisher on Posey, so you make the adjustment, getting the bigger, longer Bryant on Cassell.
Garnett, the pull-up, drills that jump.
Garnett was difficult. It knocked him off, so he had to face him up, go off the dribble. Gasol, because he...
Ooh. Well, Terry coming up on the midway point of the second quarter. Pretty quick pace to this game. Garnett,
It's a foul, which just occurred.
Perkins pokes it away. Again, just to finish on Bryant, he still may need surgery on that pinky. Nice pass.
How you defend it. As soon as the big guy gets on your body, your job as a big man is.
And the leading scorer for the Lakers with 11. Rondo looking for Garnett. There's the double. Dangerous pass. Shot clock down to 5. Ray Allen kicks it out. Rondo, that's a two-pointer. Puts it in.
On Garnett's post-up, he gave it up once, Rondo did. Nice pick and roll again.
Fisher looking. Odom takes Perkins off the dribble.
He at the 4 and Bill Russell at the 5.
Havlicek coming off the bench, too.
And Van Gundy coach.
Rondo.
Hey, Magic Johnson's the best to ever play the point guard position, and it's not close.
Odom, open jump shot. Coming up on a minute remaining in the first half. Rondo, open jumper, puts it in. Back out. Fisher, another jumper. Fisher.
Was not on the floor. His biggest concern, though, that they're allowing too many uncontested shots, guarding shots with their arms down. Mikey said that's not.
Just Garnett has been the key. Paul Pierce, according to Phil Jackson, is still the heart and soul. Draws the foul, banks it in.
Gets the ball to Garnett, sets up the defense, and then step back, gets the contact from Radmanovic, knocks down the basket. It's late.
3 Lakers, that is, in double figures. Bryant now with 10. Radmanovic at 6'10", not a bad defender, but Pierce.
Offense over great defense any day of the week. Paul Pierce able to get to his spot and then elevates from
Yelling at Dick Pavetta as the Celtics come up the floor. It's been a pretty physical game, but they've let them play for the most part. Garnett gets the roll there, but he has to take control here.
Well, he's a very good player. Sometimes your greatest strength is also your greatest weakness. Here, single come to post, but he plays a great team game, and he's not the classic go-to player.
Radmanovic left open, the three-pointer.
Offense and allowing the defense to tell him what to do. This time it's give up the basketball, and he's a willing passer.
This per game. In the playoffs, it's almost 6. He said his role has changed on this team. He doesn't have to score 35 a game anymore.
Make him selfish. We're going to give him the basketball, and that's what Pierce did the prior play. 20
points in 23 minutes. Bryant calling for it. Looks up at the shot clock. Pierce guarding in. Kobe Bryant with 10 turnovers. Lakers with only 4. Bryant spinning. Flips it to Gasol. Oh, nice. One of the worst teams in the NBA. They're going to the Lakers. The #1 seed in the West this year. Kobe Bryant knocks. See, now Perkins. It's very easy to get deflated, especially with a young team. Ray Allen open for 3. Knocks it down.
Tremendous out-of-bounds play by the Celtics. Poor defense by Vujacic, allowing separation from Ray Allen and trying to shoot the gap.
And an outstanding screen by Pete. A bad read by Ray Allen. You catch the ball in that position, you have to look to score. Odom look.
That's the second numbers advantage break that they've blown in this game. In the first half, it was Posey on a breakaway.
B.J. Brown, the rebound. Boy, they're battling down low. Fisher takes it away. Allen banks it away. Fisher, though, comes up with a good tough play from Fisher. Fisher, alley up to Bryant. The Lakers' largest lead is 5. Fisher looking. Shot clock down to 6. Bryant sees that. Shot clock at 2. Kobe Bryant fires away. It's good. Rondo to Pierce. Pierce for 3. Bang! Garnett right there to reject it. Rondo back to Pierce. Another 3. Puts it in.
When it doesn't stop there. Fake penetration finds him again. Good look, good execution, and Pierce rolled.
Again,
Where am I going to score the ball with this team? To me, Kevin Garnett's got to be on the bench a very short time.
Kobe Bryant in the fourth quarter where he normally rests his star to start the fourth.
All the Lakers stars are going to play up near 40 minutes. Bryant's not going to take a rest.
Alex. Chance of defense. They've heard that all season long. Bryant, tough shot, way short, air ball, but Odom right.
On a great first half, it's great to see camaraderie of championship caliber team.
Allen tied up, and Garnett has to go back. Able to save it to Brown, so it wasn't a backcourt violation. Cassell a jumper, puts it in.
Movement. So Doc Rivers is thinking, I can live with that type of offense.
Fisher, two-pointer.
Fisher's gotten off, and he is a jump shooter. For Cassell to go that far under is just very poor recognition of.
Each have had the lead for stretches, but it's been close throughout. Vujicic knocks down.
Half-court offense is very difficult to execute against good defensive teams late.
Shot clock down to 7. Pierce back in the game, shoots over Fisher, knocks it down.
Eyes to the hoop, and then Fisher switched on him. If you're Paul Pierce, your eyes have to light up. Too big, too much airspace. Use the lift and the length. Nothing but net.
Now Scott by the Celtics. Odom now drives inside. Blocking foul called on P.J. Brown. And count the basket. It'll be a chance for a three-point play. And we'll take a timeout.
Talk about Vujicic in transition, finds Lamar Odom, ability to put the ball on the floor, avoids the charging foul of P.J. Brown, gets the basket, and going to the line.
Jackson take timeout, up 10, 3 and change, you're in good position now. Only up 5.
Odom now with 14. Plenty of time remaining. Both teams with multiple timeouts left. Lakers already in the penalty. Celtics have a foul to give. P.J. Brown in there playing big-time minutes here in the NBA Finals, his first Finals game. Allen, good defense from Vujicic. Allen forces it up, and they call a foul on Vujicic. And he only slightly reacted, which tells me he committed the foul. It was only a mild protest.
Well, a bad offensive trip for the Celtics. Once again, the clock dwindling down, but give Ray Allen credit. Recognizes that the clock is going down, puts pressure on Vujicic. Because he's a jump shooter, sells the shot fake, gets the contact, misses the first foul shot, but you have to knock down foul shots and you have to execute to win ball games when you're talking about the final.
Allen, 93% free throw shooting in the playoffs, one of the best in the history of the game. Misses one there, and it's still 5. 1 for 2. Kobe Bryant just 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Gasol. Bryant stolen by Rondo, but he lost it. Back to Odom. Bryant maneuvering. Kicks it out. Vujicic. Fight for the rebound. P.J. Brown again. What a performance from the 38-year-old, much like he did Game 7 against Cleveland when he came up big. Pierce has deflected. Under 2 minutes to play. Bryant drives right at Allen, back to Gasol, blocked, but a foul. And Gasol will shoot 2 as Kevin Garnett picks up his third.
Number 5, Kevin Garnett, his third personal, 4th team foul.
So 2 free throws for Gasol, who from the line in the playoffs is 71%. Gasol's played in so many big games in his international career on the national team with Spain. They won a world championship. These are certainly the biggest games of his NBA career as he misses the first free throw. Played in the playoffs 3 years with Memphis. They were always the underdog. They got swept each of the 3 years. Now he might be one of the pieces to a championship puzzle as he goes 1 for 2. We're going to trap Rondo, and Fisher with the bump, and Rondo's going to go to the line. Fisher is second.
I really like the way that Rondo has played tonight. I thought the doctor was stuck with Sam Cassell a little too long. Rondo has played with confidence. Sure, he's made mistakes, but he has been the best point guard for the Celtics, getting them in stuff and playing aggressive offensively.
Rondo is battling one of the most experienced point guards in terms of NBA Finals in Fisher. And hits a clutch free throw. You look at his numbers: 15 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and just a couple of turnovers. Very solid at home during the playoffs, sometimes exceptional. He struggled a bit on the road like a lot of young players do in their first real playoff series.
What I like about it, he's a young player that may struggle. If P.J. Brown exits the ball game, the crowd gives him a well-deserved ovation.
His numbers won't blow you away. 2 points, 6 boards, block shot, couple of assists. But he had a huge impact as the ball deflected, and last touch by Redmond. 6-point lead, 1:45 remaining. Rondo calls out a play.
And I like this pick and roll with Rondo. Loves to get to his right hand.
Rondo on the drive, kicks it back out. Posey for 3. Back of the rim. Garnett on the slam, followed. 8-point lead for the Celtics.
But because of the penetration by Rondo, the defense collapse allows second shot opportunity, and KG with a big putback.
Kobe Bryant looking for an opening. Posey bumps him. Bryant will try it again. And Posey a reach-in foul. He didn't hear the whistle. It's tough to with this crowd. As Posey picks up his 3rd, now the Celtics in the penalty.
Doc Rivers, you want good offense. Rondo high pick and roll. Dribble penetration finds Posey. That's a good look for KG. High percentage putback. That's a big-time finish over Gasol. Getting my poster. I'm the big ticket.
A big ticket had missed 9 shots in a row, but kept a key possession alive to give him a new 24 on a tip off a rebound. This makes all the hustle plays. One of the most intense players you'll see in any sport. There's another one. There's Bryant. Able to hit the free throw. Bryant now with 4 points in the 4th, 24 for the game. Still plenty of time left for the Lakers. Garnett. Garnett calling for the ball against Radmanovich. Here comes the double team. Right back to Garnett. Shot clock at 7. Garnett spinning, makes his move. Knocked away, but a reach-in foul. And Garnett will go to the line.
Tremendous offensive execution by the Celtics to repost Garnett. Garnett gave it up. Pierce sensed the mismatch against Radmanovich, went right back to Garnett. Very few teams double team a second time. Garnett got a lot of room to go one-on-one and get fouled.
And even the patience early. Posey turning down a wide open look, pulls it out, gets a good offensive trip. Patience pays off.
Big free throw here. Garnett makes it a 7-point game. He's got 23 and 12 tonight. 12 rebounds, 3 assists, his usual strong defense. Two big free throws there, and Phil Jackson will call a 20-second timeout. Kevin Garnett playing in his first ever NBA Finals. What a year it's been for Garnett and the Celtics. Now with a chance to take game 1. They lead 8 with a minute to play. Paul Pierce still checking that right knee that he sprained early in the 3rd. It certainly hasn't hampered his play. And the big 3, so impressive all year, not just with their play, but their sacrifice. Doing some good things tonight here in their first NBA Finals game. All right, Mark, if you're the Lakers, 1-on-1 to play, there's still time. What's the strategy?
Well, still plenty of time. You want to get the ball into Bryant's hands and trust that he'll make the right play and then get stops on the other end.
Misses the 3. Garnett comes high in and snatches the rebound. His 13th board of the game. Now do they need to start fouling here?
Here's the Celtics. You run this all the way down. you do not shoot early, you have to be fouling, but now it's too late.
It's a 3-possession game. Too much time going off the clock. Shot clock at 4. Garnett puts up the shot. Won't go. Radmanovich the rebound. Lakers have to push down by 8. Fisher, an open 3. In and out. Allen the rebound. Allen dribbling. Still the Lakers not fouling, and finally a foul with 16.6 remaining. Why do they wait so long?
Well, bad decision by the Lakers. Having an opportunity to foul on the previous possession, they do not. They allow the Celtics to eat precious clock time, and then that time waiting until Allen rebounds, pushes the ball to the floor. It is too little, too late. You got to be smarter if you're the Lakers.
And the Celtics on the verge of taking game 1. Allen back to the line. And this is the largest lead of the game with 16.6 remaining. And what a turnaround for the Celtics. Third quarter, they were down 5. Lakers playing well. Paul Pierce, their captain, spraining his knee, carried off to the locker room. Crowd was quiet. It looked a little bleak. In the third. Ball knocked out of bounds. Of course, now with Pierce, the question will be that sprained knee. How serious? Is he playing a little bit on adrenaline now? How is he going to react after a night?
But that's where the 2 days off coming between game 1 and 2 is helpful for anyone that's a little bit nicked up.
Yeah, Lakers just can't hit shots here in the fourth quarter. Miss another one. 5 of 20 in the fourth quarter. The Celtic defense tremendous down the stretch.